It's a beautiful day for delivery. It's a beautiful day to deliver. Would you haul it? Could you haul it? It's delivery day in this neighborhood. I just delivered to your neighbor. Got my coffee.
Won't you please?
Got my coffee. Now I have to pee. So buckle up. We have a long way to go. We'll get it done fast. We never go slow. Would you haul it? Could you haul it? Won't you be my flatbed? Good morning, boys and girls. We're here in Millburn, and we just got a delivery done here. Yes, at your neighbor's. It's freaking cold out there. It was so cold, the suction cups to my GPS and dash cam wouldn't stick to the window. It's frustrating. Kept falling off. So we just delivered 28,000 pounds. Let me check that. Check that. 27,000 pounds. It was, yeah, it's also too cold for the little camera I got. I got a charge. That thing crapped out pretty quickly. It crapped out when I picked up 4 packs of beams. I had to pick them up like that because I had these wires. These telephone wires were, you know, if I went to that top pack, I would have hit the wires. So I just grabbed them all. Those eye joists aren't as heavy as, they're not as heavy as like regular lumber. Very light for a machine. But if you drop a pack on, it'll still kill you. So today's word is hammer lane. So we're heading back to the yard. Gonna get loaded up. At the end of that delivery, I was taking the pictures, and the school bus came and started beeping at my truck. Nobody was in there, but I saw that, you know, I could make that turn, the bus could make the turn, my dead cat could make the turn, whatever. So I just stood behind the fence on the job site and just watched it go around my truck. They kept stopping, and you know, all you gotta do is ride over the snow a little bit. It's just road underneath. So why is the hammer lane the word of the day? I don't know. It sounds cool and it's fun to say. Can't be in the hammer lane. It's the left lane. If you're a truck, really shouldn't be in it, but you know, you just have all these people that are just like zombies on the road that drive like 2 miles an hour on their phone, and they just float around. Last night when I got back, I switched Moffetts. I have the spare one on right now because mine needed service. The guy came up to me yesterday. He's like, realized, he's like, didn't take my machine off in a long time. So that's getting serviced. It might be done, might not be done. I got the older Moffett. My Moffett's not that new though. I've had it for like 6 years, I think. I've had it a while. So I know everything about that machine, what it can do, what its limits are, what its limits are. Rodeoed. That's when you go forward and you're just like this. Or had my seatbelt on both times. So I know what you can pick up, what terrain how much weight you could pick up in what terrain. It's easy to know when it's too risky to do something. I know how much mud I can go through. I know how much mud I can go through and get out of. I always leave a backup plan to get that machine out. There's a few times where I just couldn't, but you know, I had to call for like another Moffett to pull me out, or I just use my truck and chain it up to the Moffett and pull it out. So hopefully that Moffett's gonna be serviced and it's all good. I wouldn't trade it for any other Moffett. Just been through a lot with it. I mean, thousands of deliveries. I think we do around 1,200 deliveries a year. It's a good machine.
Roll out! Perhaps for the last time.
We are at Duncan Wonderland. That cop, I think that was the same one that was just following me. Let me slow down the board. Oh yeah, there we go. Grr! My coffee tricks are not good. Not good. That didn't burn as far as the last time, though. These floors are great. They're waterproof. I was gonna go to another Dunkin', but they didn't have parking. I get dirty looks. Yep, dirty looks. It's not my fault I'm parked at a bus stop. Back to business. We are heading to South Orange. This load is 50... just a hair under 52,000. So we couldn't put all of it on. I wanted to, but it would have been too high. And overweight, so can't do that. So we're making 2 trips. I got the most of it on here. I mean, I'm heavy right now. I gotta be 45,000 pounds right now. That's what I'm guessing. And we're gonna do that. Been there 2 other times. It's a little bit of a narrow driveway, a little icy, but no problem. Hopefully they went through what I brought there last time. Barring some lawn. I couldn't see where your lawn is because there's snow on it. It's fine. We're gonna freaking hammer this delivery to their driveway. Okay. I got everything. I don't need anything, I just need me.
Good luck.
Oh, nobody wants to drive on this street now that I'm leaving. Guess what? I left the Moffett here because we're coming back here. Let's have a contest. Write down in the comments when you think I scared the living daylights out of myself. And if you guess it right, I'll go in the comments and say, hey, you're right. You got the right answer. Yeah, we're leaving the Moffett here. Going to get the balance of that load, which was 3 units. I filled that last one up to the brim, just to leave some options open in case they want to put another load on here. So something popped up, so I'm taking this. I'm gonna drop it off, get the Moffett, then take the other stop to Livingston. So it works out. I don't know which way to turn. I don't know. It's either I go north to 280 or south to 78. You know what? I'm in a 78 mood.
God, this fucking traffic!
This guy was behind me. He decided to pull out a line here, and he's backing up all the way back to that light over there. We've been sitting here for like a half hour. It's crazy. There was no cars coming on the other side over here. On this other side of the road, and started backing down all the way back. And now they just let a convoy through. I think it was like up in front, like an unmarked cop, and then 2 strange, like looking buses, kind of like oversized shuttle buses, but with bars on the windows and shit. On here, I'm getting antsy. I have no idea what's going on. My CB won't work. Nobody's saying anything. Every time I get back in this truck, somebody, like, I guess, tries to make this thing work and just mess it up. Here we go. Those guys sound like they're really far away. I'm surprised nobody's talking over here. There's hundreds of trucks here. This is just what I could see in front of me. They just go all the way back. And then all the way back by that light, every intersection, like turn over there, is just backed up with container trucks. You know, a lot of people have CVs, but they don't use them. This, I don't know why it doesn't. It says antenna warning when I try to transmit. It works when the truck's off. I would have been loaded up and getting out of there. Finally made it through this crap. I don't know what that was all about, but that sucked. I sat in that for an hour.
Big load of work all day long, so I'll sing this big song.
Loaded up, rolling out. I don't think I could go at Port Newark for a while. I can't believe I fell for that twice. This morning it was slow, and there was a cop directing traffic. That should have been my warning right there. I went back that second time, so I wasn't thinking on my toes. I'm not gonna go that way for probably a month. This guy's got Donald Trump sitting in the passenger seat. Yep, 25-minute ride. A lot faster than an hour. So we're going back to South Orange with the rest of this delivery I brought there. The Moffett's over there. I put it on the passenger side so we could just take it off in one shot and let the straps drape back down on the other side of the truck so I don't have to throw them again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tell me, we didn't, what? Good thing it's Friday. Good thing it's Friday. I just had a freak out, because I thought I left all the hardware and nails and stuff. But I was looking at the ticket that I already brought the hardware to, not the second stop. Second stop doesn't have any hardware. So I just pulled two Uis. Two Uis. No, not even a Ui, a K. A K. Back on track. Let's go. Here we go. We're freaking here. Let's go knock this out.
Mission complete.
Alright. Pulling out of here. And we're just not gonna... They're not gonna let us off easy today. We're gonna go through this maze of how to get out of this neighborhood again. I just want to get out of this town. I'm tired of it. What's up with this guy? He's just standing out here, just like telling some people to make a left turn and not others. That work vest and helmet's too clean. Sus. Freaking schools are just letting everybody out. I'm freaking pumped. I don't know why. Blood's hot right now. I feel like I could deadlift this lumber off the truck. We're 20 minutes away. I think we're out of this town. Cool, we're in East Orange now. I don't want to be in Orange. Get me out of here. I'm running out of generosity. Everybody cleaned me out. Usually I by Thursday I'm like, no more. Man, this scrap guy, what the hell are you doing? I just stroll across the road and just screw everybody else. Can someone tell me why people decide to like just cross the road in front of a truck? I can't figure that one out. Maybe because we're such good drivers and we pay attention to everything. Or they think we're going slow. I don't know. I had somebody jump out in front of my truck once. I think I was going to Englewood. And I took a quick, like, kind of back street because there was a lot of traffic. And there's parked cars on both sides, and I'm just coming. I see somebody walking on the sidewalk. I don't know if it was a girl or a boy. might have been a girl. I'm not sure. So I see her walking. Then she does a left face. Goes in between the cars. She sees me coming. And then she just literally jumps out in front of my truck. And then she runs away. I stopped and she ran away. I was like, what the hell? Speaking of run away, there's another time over in that area where I was delivering to this house. And it had snowed earlier. So, and it wasn't freezing out. There was just, the site was mud and snow. And all of a sudden, I'm like going in the house to like find somebody to, tell me where to put the delivery. And I see this old lady in like a nightgown with like slippers. And she's trying to walk through the snow and mud towards the garage that's just filled with just like electrician stuff, cabinets, like, this site was a mess. She's walking there. I go up to her, I'm like, do you need help? She's like, no, I live here. And I'm just looking around like, oh, you're building this house? She's like, no, I live here. This is weird. I'm like, nobody's living here because they're still building it. She's like, oh, well, I live at that house. She points to the next one. So I'm like, here, Lee, let's get you out of the snow because you're in your slippers. Like, take her to the street. I'm like, which house? Are you sure it's that house? She's like, yeah. No. She was just like, didn't know where. She's like, let's keep going. So she grabbed my arm. She was holding on to my arm, and I was just walking down the street. I'm like, how far am I walking? Like, what the hell's going on? I'm gonna be nice. She's obviously, something's weird. And then I see this old, like, Mercury, like, kind of one of those, the old police car kind of things. Sedans. And it's an old guy, and he pulls up in front of us, and he gets out, and he's like yelling for her. He's like, I've been looking all over for you, and blah 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 blah. And he's like, I'm like, he said thanks, and he's like, I'll take it from here. And he wouldn't let go of my arm, and then she goes around for a kiss. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on there. No, thank you. She's like 90. I don't know, anybody, it's like, I'm not so good. Accept the kiss. Just randomly. What the hell are you doing? I'm not that guy. So. But freaking great. Glad that guy came. Took her off my hands because I had to keep working. I didn't have time for this, but I also had, I felt like that was what I had to do. So ended fine. 2 weird stories. There you go. I wish I had a camera on my mirror. There's a guy he's got a pirate sitting in his front seat, a skeleton pirate. It's pretty cool. I saw Donald Trump and I saw a pirate that's not alive. So, update on the Moffett. The radiator, I guess the mounts were like not there anymore, and it's just shaking around. So they're overnighting some parts to fix it on Monday. I don't think I've been here. Here we go. Here we go. Where do you want it? Oh, it's my friends. Woo! Great group of guys here. They're happy to see me. Morale boost. Get it done.
Smells like victory.
That's all she wrote.